What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror, this is Ethan Horror, and today we are back with the Alien franchise. We are going to be ranking all 9 Alien movies now because we now have a new one, Alien Romulus. So we have the original 4, the 2 AVP movies, the 2 Prometheus movies, and Alien Romulus. 9 Alien movies to rank. I debated whether or not to do another video ranking the Alien franchise, but I mean, because like with Scream, I didn't make a new Scream ranking when Scream 6 came out, or The Conjuring, I didn't make a new Conjuring ranking when The Nun 2 came out, but I felt like Alien Romulus was a big enough movie that it required another ranking, so let's get into it.
I want to play a game. Here's Johnny! This is God. It's showtime.
But it brings us to our current suspects. Ethan.
Coming in at number 9, my least favorite Alien movie, and there is no question about it, it's Alien Resurrection. I just don't like anything about this movie. I mean, I like the xenomorphs, obviously. They're in this movie, but there are also some, like, weird other xenomorphs in this movie that kind of ruin some parts of it. The dialogue is horrible. It's just very quippy, kind of like, you know, the new Marvel movies, which it works in those, but I don't think it works in Alien. You get Ripley back as, like, not Ripley. She's just this quippy new version of herself. I don't know. Winona Ryder's in here. She's alright, actually. And, yeah, that's about it. There's really nothing with this movie. They make a lot of wrong decisions and don't make any right ones to really make up for it. And at number 8, I have Alien 3. I don't hate Alien 3. I hate the decision to kill off Hicks and Newt, obviously. I hate that. But I don't hate the movie. It's a very okay Alien movie. It doesn't do much new. It tells a new story, but otherwise it's just kind of the same thing done again, killing off the 2 incredible characters from the last movie. You get Ripley back, she's great still, but you know, it just feels very samey, very not incredible. Boring, I guess what I would describe it as. It's been a while since I've watched Alien 3, so I'm trying to remember a lot of the details, but I remember I just didn't really like it. It was very boring. But otherwise, yeah, I probably should have rewatched it before I made this video, but yeah, I just remember it being very boring and just nothing new. Coming in at number 7, there was like 3 movies I could have put here, and I'm gonna go with Alien vs. Predator Requiem. I used to really like this movie. I don't anymore. It's not up there. I used to really enjoy it because it was what the first Alien vs. Predator did, but it was more gory, and that was more fun to me. But now I watch it, and I realize that you, first of all, can't see a single thing that's going on screen because the movie is so dark, and it's also tonally dark because there's some scenes in this that are hard to watch that I don't think should be in the Alien vs. Predator movie, but it is. And I kind of think the ending is very anticlimactic. They just nuke the entire town, kill all the aliens and the predators and everyone in the town, so Coming in at number 6, I have Alien Covenant. I like the parts of this movie where there's the actual xenomorph. That is a good part of this movie. However, when it's Prometheus Part 2, don't love it. Don't really like any of that stuff because it's trying to make two movies to make two different groups of people happy. Trying to make the Prometheus fans happy and trying to make the people who were disappointed in Prometheus happy and just mashing them together. So it feels like they tried to make an Alien movie, but also tried to make it Prometheus Part 2, and then just jammed them together, and it doesn't really work because, you know, you got the stuff going on with the xenomorph, and then you got the stuff with Prometheus. So it's all right. I would have liked if they had just stuck to either way. Like if they would make Prometheus Part 2, I think it would be a better movie. If they had just made another Alien movie, I think it would have been a better movie as well. But they went with half and half, and I don't think it works out very well. Coming in at number 5, I have Alien vs. Predator. The original Alien vs. Predator. It's not a masterpiece by any means. It's a fun movie, like it should be. That's pretty much all I expected it to be. It was just a fun movie where aliens fight predators, and that's what it is. It's exactly what you sign up for. It's not some 5-star just cinematic masterpiece, but it's a fun time. Like, you know, Freddy vs. Jason, fun time. It's just, when you get these two crossovers and they just fight each other, I mean, like, it's just a fun time. That's really all I can say about this movie. It's not spectacular, it's not bad, it's just fun. And that's all it should be. Coming in at number 4, we have Prometheus. I am one of the few people who actually really liked what Prometheus did and really liked the story it told. It's a prequel to the original Alien, which is, you know, it's alright, that concept of going back before the xenomorphs. I didn't like that there wasn't any xenomorphs in this movie, or like, I guess technically there is, but like, I like the characters a little bit in this one. I mean, I like the characters quite a bit in this one, is what I meant to say. It's just, I don't like all of the characters. I like the villain. I don't remember his name, but he's the villain in Alien Covenant as well. He's a great villain. But otherwise, like, it kind of just explains most of the stuff that happens in the first movie and the second movie. Just kind of giving the xenomorph's origins, which isn't really something that we needed. But we have it, and it ended up being a pretty good movie, so I guess I can't really complain. Coming in at number 3, Alien Romulus. Wow. Yeah, this high. Alien Romulus is number 3. I really liked Alien Romulus, and I didn't expect to because I'm not a huge Alien fan. I mean, I just talked about all the other movies. Even Prometheus I didn't love. But I loved Alien Romulus. It is the best parts of all the other Alien movies. It is really just like a best hits kind of movie where it's all the good parts from Alien 1 and Alien 2 and Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. It's just the best parts of all of them, and I think it works really, really well. All the characters are great in their own way. They're all acted very well. I like the more focus on the android. God, I already forgot his name. Andy, I think is his name. I like the focus on the android. It kind of, you know, brings more that, like, the Alien universe is set in the future, and it's not just aliens, it's, you know, androids. So I like that. I like that, I really liked it. I didn't think it was perfect by any means. I didn't think it was the best movie of all time, or the best Alien movie of all time, for that matter, but, it was really good, and I love the xenomorphs. I love how they look. I can't tell if they're practical or CG sometimes, and that's a good thing, because that means A, the practical effects look really good, and B, the CGI effects look really good. So I love seeing those two together. There were some great scenes in this. There's some great kills in this. I just think Alien Romulus is I mean, it'll probably get top 5 in my end of these, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. It'll probably get top 5 in my end of the year movie ranking, because, like, I love Alien Romulus. Yes, number 2, the original Alien. I have talked about the original Alien a couple times on this channel. You guys know I do not love it on the level that a lot of people do. But obviously, I have it at number 2. I just talked up Alien Romulus, and I have the original Alien above it. So I do like it quite a bit. It's just not, for me, one of the best movies of all time. I think it's certainly groundbreaking. It is influential, yes. Ripley's a great character. The Xenomorphs are amazing villains. But as far as this type of movie goes, not my favorite type of movie, like the sci-fi space adventures, but it is a horror twist on it, so it really, is a lot better. But I'm trying to explain why I don't think it's incredible when I do think it's incredible. It's not my favorite type of movie. That's the only thing I can really say. It's kind of a sci-fi horror adventure, and that's all right. It's all right to me, but it's executed really well. All the horror stuff with the chest burster scene, one of the best horror scenes of all time. Xenomorphs, one of the best horror villains of all time, or horror creatures, I guess. I really like this movie. I just think that there's a movie in the franchise that does it a lot better. Coming in at number 1, I have Aliens. I have always thought Aliens was the better movie. You get the people who love Alien, you get the people who love Aliens. Most people love them both, I guess, but you always prefer one or the other. And to me, it is Aliens. It takes the horror sci-fi adventure from the first movie and just makes it a little bit more action, and that little change is what I needed to make this movie absolutely perfect. I think it's got some great lines, some iconic lines. You know which one I'm talking about. They even quote it in Alien Romulus, and I honestly, when they quoted it in Alien Romulus, I was like, yeah, at this point in the movie, Alien, you earned this. So it didn't feel overused in Alien Romulus, but you get obviously the great characters, which unfortunately get killed off in part 3, but you still get Ripley in part 3. So, but Ripley, one of the best final girls of all time. Not one of my personal favorites, but she is, obviously a badass, and she takes down the Xenomorphs, and it's just, do I have to explain how good Aliens is? I feel like a lot of you guys know Aliens is one of the best movies of all time. It is probably one of my favorite creature features. I would prefer Predator, just a little bit, to this movie, but I think it's the perfect mix of horror, sci-fi, and action. And that is why it is my number 1 Alien movie of all time. And that is going to be it for today's video. Remember, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit like and subscribe, so I know you want to see more videos like it. Otherwise, you can go down below and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post any brand new videos. Until next time, you can comment down below some more video ideas for me, or comment down below your own Alien ranking, and I'll try to reply to as many of them as I can. Next video is probably going to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre ranking, but we'll see if I can get that last movie watched before I have to post another video. But otherwise, I think that's it for today, so see you guys next time.